hey, Twitter people. Oh, not Twitter, YouTube, but people on Twitter, if you follow me there too. Hi to you too. It caught me off guard. Anyway, I'm in my swimsuit, my performance TYR swimsuit to be exact, and goggles. That's why I'm looking all caught up. Anyway, I'm going to work out. Actually, I got done doing a couple laps, probably about an hour ago. I'm about to do some more because the sun is out. When I first got out there, it was really, sorry, I'm out the frame. It was really windy. And where my house is, the sun exposure wasn't out just yet. So it was just a little bit too cold for me. So I waited a little bit, did a video on the Disney College program, which I'll post later on. I got a lot of videos to post today. But I'm really, in one of my videos, you'll see that I'm really trying to get inspired to work out again. I have gained a lot of weight, as I mentioned, since I've been back home from Orlando. And a lot of it was emotional. It really wasn't emotional eating as much as if it, was not being active. And activity is so important. I got in the pool in our old house. I used to swim laps all the time from spring to summer because in Arizona we've been blessed to have a longer time range to swim outside. Now it does get cold here. The desert does get cold, so there's times where it's not conducive for me to swim, like in the wintertime. But from spring to about fall, I do swim as much as I can, and I usually have a swim cap on, which I will be buying later on today, so don't scold me about that. But I used to swim all the time, and it was so really great because I have acute asthma as well, and it helped me with my breathing and my lungs. Well, today I went and did a couple laps in the pool, and I could just feel my chest tighten up so much. Not because I was about to have asthma attack, because I just wasn't active as I was. And I want to get back to being active, not just for a beach body, but for all over good body. You feel me? So, and eating pretty good. Actually, yesterday I was watching The View and I saw John Cena on The View. I don't really do WWE, but I know who John Cena is. And he has this new challenge that I'm thinking about joining up on and seeing what he's about. And it's all about eating good for 6 days, and you have one day off where it's just your cheat meal day, basically. And the funny thing is like when I was in Florida, I had this philosophy I was coming up with was cheat meals, cheat meal concept. And lo and behold, he had that on The View. So I take it as a sign that I'm supposed to be doing that. But also with that, not just about eating, but to stay active. An activity level is so important. Now, even though my chest was tightening up in the pool, especially when I was going underwater to swim, that's just a lack of activity. It gave me so much more energy to work out. I didn't feel so sluggish. I know a lot of times we feel like if we work out, we're afraid that it's going to drain us from our energy. Because you may see things like on Instagram. I follow a lot of fit pages actually, and it talks about, oh, I killed myself on leg day. I'm about to sneeze. That's why I keep grabbing my nose, so I apologize. Like I'm going to kill myself on leg day. Or women were afraid that if we lift a lot of weight, we're going to bulk up and be like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something. But that's not the case. I have just from like the little hour, not even a whole hour, but just a couple laps that I did in the pool. And it makes me excited because I want to do more. Now with that, I want to eat clean. Eat as clean as possible, but then save treats for a day I know I'm just going to not care about. I don't know if that's Saturday or Sunday for me. But, you could commit yourself during the rest of the week to eat pretty nice and have pretty decent portion size, because portions also, kind of go into it as well. And what are you using for your flavor agents? I love, seasonings, as far as not salt-laden seasonings, but like herbs and spices. Because believe it or not, herbs and spices don't really have calories in them. It's the things when you get into like condiments, like ketchup has a lot of sugar in it. It's good for a reason. It has sugar in it. Mustard has like no calories in it, until you get into like the honey Dijons and the flavored mustards that have sugars and stuff into it. Salad dressings you have to be careful with, and I make a lot of my own salad dressings. But I went to Costco with my mom yesterday, and I got like a bunch of spinach and some mangoes. Like I did a mango avocado salsa last night, and my own homemade corn chips. And I like doing stuff like that because it tastes better, number one. But two, you can control what goes in it. and I have better portion control that way. And plus, I'm a chef. I'm like, I can make it at home. Sometimes when we look at the initial price tag of things, we're like, oh, that's too much money. But then you have to think of how many servings are you actually going to get out of it. And then you're like, okay, it may cost me like, it cost me $6.99 for a box, 6 pounds of mangoes. That was way cheaper than I had in the store. Versus, so $6.99 for mangoes. If I wanted to do my version of a mango go-go smoothie minus the dairy, it's only going to cost me like $1.25 or something to do it at home, because it's a lot cheaper for me to do it that way. Then it's, let's say if I go to Jamba Juice and I buy mango go-go smoothie, I know even for the small size, I'm going to be spending at least $4. And the small is like only that much, and I can get a much bigger value. So those are the things you have to kind of look at, the trade-offs. And then too, if you buy your own stuff at home to make, don't go out to the fast food areas, even if it's a healthy fast food item, to make the same thing. You know what I mean? Because you're spending double the money, and you probably will end up wasting your food. So try to commit to those things, even if it's just like a bag of salad. And I will say this, Costco, I found, has a very good selection of organic food, for like organic vegetables for a very low cost, and frozen organic vegetables. I want to go back, excuse me, and get some more of that stuff. But then too, I didn't want to overload the refrigerator, and I want to make sure I eat what I get, because sometimes we get on these health kicks and we get so excited that we forget to eat what we have, and then we have so much stuff that we can't eat. You know, we forget, to we forget to eat. It's like, oh, either forget to eat, or we're just like, I have too much stuff, I'm gonna end up throwing stuff away. So take it as take it easy on that. But I'm excited because I have so much energy, and so this is something I'm gonna keep consistent with. And keep building up my energy. I'll let you know how it goes. I think after I get out of the pool, I'm gonna do some squats, lunges, trying to get that booty in shape, and do some ab workout as well. And I think that's going to be a good workout routine for me, as well as, incorporating some other things too. So anyway, I'll let you know how the progress goes. But if you guys aren't already working out, I encourage you to work out. Find a workout that works best for you and your lifestyle, something that you'll get excited about, because you'll see in a post that I put up, the hardest thing for me is finding something I can get excited about and I'll be committed to. So that's the thing you want to keep in mind. Is find things that are going to keep you excited, because it's not really a food issue for me, it's activity. But I'm encouraged, because once you make that first step towards some physical activity, you get a lot more energy. And then for me, it's like everything's like oxygen or blood is flowing, and you don't want to put junk into your system all the time. So anyway, I'll let you know how it goes. But here's my challenge to you guys: is find something that is going to help keep you active, and that you could be committed to, and that you'll be excited about, and we'll keep each other accountable. And let me know how your eating goals are going. I will try to, when I do a smoothie, either today or tomorrow, I will try to post what exactly is going into that smoothie and show you guys. Okay? Like you, love ya, and don't forget to subscribe, share, send, and leave your questions and comments down below. And I'll talk to you later. Bye. I gotta go swim now, so gotta go get my swim on.